Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 4th episode of Hamefura, and I'm recording this pretty much immediately after I watched the 3rd episode because like a minute or so after I hit the stop recording button, I thought to myself, you know what, I want to watch more of this show. So I'm going to do that. That's kind of where I'm at now. So yeah, we just finished up the backstory stuff. She met with Sophia, her nice, amazing, beautiful looking friend, and we danced, like in the future, current timeline. And now, yeah, we're all at the academy, and we still have not met Maria yet. And part of the reason why I want to watch this episode is because there's a chance we'll meet Maria in it. I mean, there's a chance we won't. There's a chance we'll put it off a bit more, but I can't imagine they'll put it off past this episode because, yeah, we're at the academy. Presumably she joins the academy at the same time as everyone else does. So I have to believe that we'll meet Maria here. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Have a great day at school. Wow, that's it's quite a concern for someone her age. Yeah, please don't embarrass the family. That's all we ask at school, honey. Just do your best. Please don't eat too much stuff off the floor. It really has. 3 episodes in preparation for this. And they were great 3 episodes, but it's all been building up to this. The shot we started with the show with. Fortune Lover. And her opening. Yeah. It went too quickly before for me to be sure, but yeah, Sophia clearly hides her face with a book. That's why in the last episode I thought that was Sophia, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't get too much into it until the second time we saw Sophia, where they're clearly reading books together, because at that point it was very clear. But I at least vaguely remembered there maybe being a book in that one shot, and yeah, there definitely was. The introduction shot of Sophia. Bum, bum, bum. I really will miss Lolly's Katarina. We'll see how older Katarina, compares, but I can't imagine it will be better. Like, she was just such a little goober, I don't know. And there's that shot. That beautiful shot. Yeah, Maria's in that shot. I enrolled in the Magic Academy. Here we are. Something about that outfit makes me feel like you should be wielding a magical sword. Fortune Lover. Yeah, she should. Her. But not her. Kinda like the story you were referencing before. Light magic. Yeah, a lot depends on her. That's why we gotta get close to her as we can. Minimize our death chance. Yeah. We'll see how it affects things. Giordo. Well enough. Because you're too valuable to let go. Oh, is it healed? I didn't really look at her forehead much. I see. Dark-hearted. A big improvement, yes. Naturally. Yeah, that's for sure. Big improvement there. We will see. That's all we can do. Hope for the best. Go team. Looks like a fine academy. It's a fine beard you got there, sir. Yeah, she should be around here somewhere. Let's look for her. I'm looking for the true love interest of this game. Unusual. Did he say unusual? Did I read that right? Oh, is that going to be Maria? Or... No, that's not Maria. Although I do recognize him from the opening. Deke. Hello, Deke. Yes, let's do that. Well said, Deke. Yeah, Keith, because we're not being alone with him. He could barely hide his discontent with that. No. We need to stop any more bug bites. Just, she's never grown out of her food weakness. Maria, you met Maria? Tell us more. Where did you meet her? Don't joke. Yeah, we need to go find her. Just tell us what you know, like, right now. Yeah. She gonna climb the tree? I definitely recognize that voice. Yeah, we need to get on this. Yeah, I thought she was the only one. I mean, I want to meet Maria, like, quickly, soon. uh, well, she's got a lot to worry about right now. That's why it's scary. We don't know what'll happen. So, Maria, are you around here somewhere? Oh, it's just everyone meets her but me. Okay. That seems fair. Man, that is a very concerned face. Yeah, you better not have. It's pretty self-explanatory. Immoral things. But I guess I don't have Nanpa in this fantasy world. Yeah, then you're basically married then. So does everyone get to meet her except for Katarina? Is that just how this is gonna go? You mean normally, not in a weird way? Yeah, we're asking if anything like romantic developed there, or seems like it might. Yeah, I would never do such a thing. uh, yeah, so please don't kill me. uh, he's just very confused right now. He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Why is this happening? Not really the impression I got, but sure. Oh, there she is. She's right there. Yep, that is definitely her. And she noticed you. It's quick, say something, anything. Or hug her, anything works, just something. Don't let her get away is my point. You're letting her get away, Katarina. Did you not even listen to anything I just told you? How much time have we spent looking for her and you just let her walk off? Yeah, another Fire Nation attacked. I know how it goes. Gonna look back at her? There she is. You still have not talked to her yet. Just gonna remind you of that. Please stop staring at girls in class and focus on the book. Ignored. Straight up ignored. Still have not talked to her. Staring at her in class does not count as talking. Day and night, you say. Might take you up on that. Yeah, there's him. Same dorm. I can see a lot of fun potential with that. Earth bump. Yeah, we saw that before. Okay. So wind and water. But uh, well, uh, so her inner thoughts are still the younger version, I see. Yeah, in my opinion, both Mary and Sophie are more physically attractive than Maria, but it's a very subjective thing. Ouch. Yeah, let's not lose focus. A farm? Elaborate. Oh, that's what you meant, okay. I was thinking more livestock. Okay, the new life goal. Let's go. Farming is the way to happiness. What's your point? Okay, that's good. Was a little bit worried about that. Well, you know, a rose by any other name will smell as sweet and all that. Yeah, therefore it counts. Hello? Everyone just shows up to see this. Yes, farming is a true calling after all. Yeah, Katarina being Katarina. Oh. Okay. So Maria, yeah, pretty smart. Yeah, how'd you do? That's what I want to know. 80th. So much for her joining the student council. You get stabbed. Well, that's good. Oh, right. Because, yeah, that was kind of what they talked about before. I guess that did have an influence. Yeah, what's your personal opinion on it? Not to be a broken record, but we still have not talked to Maria yet. Oh, Deke. Hello. Yeah. Okay, right. It's a dangerous thing. Naturally, and Maria is one of them. And there she is. So maybe some actual interactions here. And she does seem quite nice. Hopefully the cookies are delicious. And they are. Finally, we got to this point. What was with that reaction? I'm not sure that's how she took it. She's so wary of getting on her bad side. I played the game. I read the source material. Yeah, but I love the delivery of that line. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure your sweets are amazing. She will gladly eat them, I can assure you. She might not even chew. She never looks happier than when she's eating. I think that would be wonderful. She will definitely like them. You see those stars in her eyes? Very telling. You smell them from here? Oh no. Where is she gonna wander off to? Oh no. I should have saw this coming. Now I see somebody needs to get stabbed. Defend the sweets at all costs. Yeah, you don't bully the protagonist. Not on my watch. You tell him the sweets did nothing wrong. Oh, that is a look of rage. And even I got a little bit scared there. And there we go. I think we may have developed some feelings there. And so much for not eating food off the floor. I think that might still happen. And there you go. Yep, there you go. Mother's warning was not heeded. Just this noble lady in that fancy dress on her knees eating food off the floor. Off the literal ground. That's Katarina for you. Definitely would make an impression on Maria for sure. It can't be helped. I'm not sure anyone else is gonna eat sweets off the floor, so. Yeah, the little dirt didn't affect anything. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And we have heart pupils. That's definitely a good sign. Anyone, including you. We're having a moment. Go away. It's not what it looks like. Extra strong fertilizer. I mean, of course, if she's like a commoner girl coming to the school, I mean, it's to be expected. I bet there was. You were a part of it, is the only difference. Now you're like the exact opposite role. Yeah, he showed up a little bit late there. He had a very different role in that scene. Kind of a non-role, really. He showed up after the fact. That was Katarina. She took all the good parts. You know, the delicious part, if you will. Yeah. The result we had there was very, very acceptable. Oh, don't throw extra strong fertilizer at me. No, it can't be over. No, we just got started talking to Maria. Yeah, Katarina's the best. I still prefer younger Katarina, but she's getting there. Like, she hasn't really changed that much. And at least they preserve the head council in that form, so that's good. Very fitting though, because yeah, that's just her mental state hasn't advanced much since then, so it makes sense that it would stay that way. It's such a good ED too, like seriously. I mean, the opening is really good too, but EDs typically less effort is put into them, so it's more noticeable when an ED is really good, if that makes sense. It's a really good ED. But yeah, the opening is really good too. And ever the farming girl. Her flower garden. I just love it we just end off on a derpy face with the ED. It's just so fitting. But seriously, why did it have to end again? Like, I can't just sit here and keep watching episodes. I got other things to do, other anime to react to. But anyway, that was the 4th episode of Hamefura, and we are starting our academy life. And I love the way we kind of started the episode was just the parents being like, okay, we know you're going to school. Please be on your best behavior. Don't eat things off the floor. Don't, lift your skirt or whatever she said about the skirt. She said something about the skirt. The eating off the floor is what left a bigger impression on me, oddly enough. And she did that anyway, so that made it even better. The beginning part was funny, and it was made even better because of the blatant disregard for it later on. And yeah, I was right that we would meet Maria this episode. And she ended up being on the student council because she's like number 2 on the grades and stuff like that. So that answers the question of how they would really get to know each other. And of course, everyone else kind of meets her before Katarina gets a chance to. And she's just so worried about all of that, because Gerald, however you pronounce his name, he met her first. And, of course, there's potential romance there, potential route. So she's concerned because, if they get together, Katarina, who's like in the way, or the antagonist of their love or whatever, gets stabbed and killed. So that's kind of a concern. It's good for her if she can stop that from happening. And she made pretty good progress on it in the episode, because later on, when they had the whole bullying scene that, Gerald comes to, save the day on, just Katarina saved the day instead. She just jumps out there with a look on her eyes that says she might just kill someone. And that was good reason for them to just leave that villainous face kind of paying off there. And that had a big effect, because not only did she save her, from the bullies there, but she also ate these sweets that she didn't seem to have too much confidence in, and even off the ground, which would usually deter people from eating food. It's definitely nobles for sure. That's, I imagine, pretty frowned upon, eating food off the ground amongst their high society world and all that. And yet she did that, and she was still willing to do that. She did that, and she still said they were delicious and amazing, and ate them all. Quite clear, not very much, not just saying that to make her happy. It was clearly, that's how she felt, and that clearly had quite a bit of effect on her, I would say. And then you had Gerald show up just too late. Once again, Katarina just took the best part, like she did with Alden, I think it was, with his fiance. Took the part that they were supposed to do. Because she's continuing to just kind of go down all the routes. That seems to be kind of what she's doing for the most part. And Maria herself, like I said, I do think Sophia and Mary are more physically attractive than Maria, but Maria definitely looks more like wholesome. I don't know, what's a good way to put it. I don't know, but that's probably the best phrasing I could use for it. Really, she just seems like more sweet, kind, down to earth kind of girl. But but not as sexually attractive as characters like Sophia and Mary are. That's her name, right? Mary. I get Maria, Mary names, similar names kind of mixed up, but I think that kind of says it. But I do think Maria is a good match for Katarina, because they're kind of opposites, but opposites attract sort of thing. So I do think that's probably the best fit for her. Although I just do still appreciate her interactions with the other two as well. So let's see, what else did I want to say about this episode? Oh the scene between Katarina and Keith was pretty great, because he talks about how he met up with her and picked up her handkerchief and gave it to her and stuff like that. The way he describes it was a pretty normal interaction, no big deal or anything like that. But just the way Katarina took it, because she's looking at it from the perspective of how it goes in the game. She's just like, you guys totally fell in love with each other, right? You're gonna get married and do all this. I'll support you. Don't worry, I definitely won't get in the way of your romance. And he's just sitting here I picked up her handkerchief. She was polite about it, and nothing happened. Please calm down, Katarina. I didn't do anything. We're not getting married tomorrow. Please, just to settle down. So that whole thing was great. I quite enjoyed that scene. Some pretty good voice acting from Katarina as well, which was a good part of the scene. She starts shaking him. So that was a pretty great part. And we haven't really got a huge amount of Katarina and Maria interactions just yet, but what we have gotten is a pretty good sign. I can see this getting be pretty great. We did have the scene where she was just staring at Maria in class, and the teachers had to be magically mess with her book to get her to focus again. That was pretty great. I was kind of hoping we'd get a scene where Maria was like, "Why are you staring at me in class? Was there something on my face? What's the deal?" I was kind of hoping we would get a scene like that, but it's not a big deal either way. So, but so far I'd say her life at the academy is going pretty well. No real complaints. And she's continuing her farming thing, which is nice. Her flower garden, as she called it, as she's pretending it is, because of a little loophole in her own personal logic. you know? And also, yeah, we had some progress with Allen, which, like, there was supposed to be this plot point of him being jealous of Maria's grades and getting competitive with her, but that didn't happen because of stuff that Katarina said to him before that kind of helped him have some personal development. And one big thing in the show is kind of wondering, like, Katarina wondering what the changes that she made back then, what kind of developments will happen as a result of them, you know, kind of like, you can easily make a farming analogy there, you know. She planted those seeds back then, and now that we're at the academy, we can see what they blossom into. And yeah, so that all fits on that level, which is pretty cool. And so far things, yeah, are going pretty well. Like, for the most part, everything that she's done before seems to have only had positive results. I mean, things could definitely change. We're still very early on in the show. Definitely very, very early on in the Academy life. So we'll see if we start to see any more negative consequences, but I don't think we saw any negative consequences of her actions just yet in this episode, unless I'm forgetting something. I also, yeah, liked the way Katarina is also pretty worried about, like, Maria, like, getting on her bad side. Like, she mentions the sweets there, and when Maria had a bit of an odd reaction, her very first thought was to take it in a very negative way, like that she took it as a threat or something, but it's not the case. Like, I don't think Maria would immediately jump to that kind of conclusion. So, just, yeah, it was just nice seeing how excited she was for the sweets, for sure. Just can't believe they just knocked them all on the ground like that. It's not a big deal in the end because they were still eaten, so yeah, it's not too bad. Just the visual of this noble lady in that fancy dress on her knees in the grass, eating muffins off the ground while somebody watches, a commoner, like, watches standing up. Just, it's such a great visual. I don't know, it's just funny. I mean, nothing about this was really all that surprising in regards to her character. It's just very interesting to look at. Just almost surreal. I don't know. Just the Maria looking at her the whole time she does it, I think is what really makes the scene. Honestly, she's just like, is this really happening? I don't know. I liked it. Anyway, really good episode. We had some heart pupils, some hand holding, some awkward smiling as Geralt just shows up too late. So yeah, and we ended off with her just, like, swinging extra strong maneuver around, like, towards the camera. You know, just, I don't know, just, it's good. There's a lot of good stuff here. I like the episode a lot. I may or may not watch the next episode in a minute. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, that's it for this episode at least. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.